John here, and just wanted to today take a few minutes and talk about Bruce Willis. Of course, as we know, Bruce Willis has retired from acting, and it was made public yesterday, what he's been going through. I mean, we've heard rumblings about his health over the past couple of years, but now it's been made public that he's been diagnosed with aphasia, which I believe is a form of dementia. And a little bit more about that, reading off an article here. It robs you of your ability to communicate. It can affect your ability to speak, write, and understand language, both verbal and written. Typically occurs suddenly after a stroke or a head injury, but it can also come on gradually from a slow-growing brain tumor or disease that causes progressive, permanent damage. And again, it's just sad because even though we've heard stories, and it's come out in recent years about, Bruce Willis's on-set behavior, with different movies and, being difficult to work with and, not getting along with certain directors and what have you. We've heard the stories, but at the same time, it's Bruce Willis. I mean, when I heard about this, it just made me think, how the larger than life personalities, it's something that we're not going to see again. When I think about Bruce Willis, I can't help but also think about Arnold and Sly because that to me is the trifecta of the big action stars, the larger than life personalities. And you think about all these people that we looked up to that we still look up to, but they're getting older. That's the thing. Arnold is pretty much, he's pretty much done. I mean, he's in his mid 70s. Sly is in his mid 70s. Bruce Willis is now retired because of this disease, at the age of 67, which is still young. And you got other people out there that we've looked up to, like, Jean-Claude Van Damme, he's getting up there. Chuck Norris, he's in his early 80s. Harrison Ford, 80s. And it's kind of a sad reminder that, these guys are not going to be around for forever. And I'm not saying that to say that, something's going to happen, but again, it just makes me a little sad that that he's retiring, and I do wish him well, wish him the best. My thoughts go out to his family, and I hope they get through this and hope he comes back around. Even if he doesn't do another film again, I just hope that he comes back around, because no one deserves that. Even if though we've heard stories about, his on-set behavior throughout the years, being difficult to work with and, not getting along with certain filmmakers and directors, but, no one deserves that. I mean, no matter what we said before, what we, have, ranted on when it comes to Bruce Willis and his stuff in the past. And again, it's still Bruce Willis because, his career, when you look at his work, I mean, Die Hard. What more can I say about that? And the sequels I've enjoyed, not so much, Die Hard or A Good Day to Die Hard, Die Hard 5 I didn't care for. But, I love the first four Die Hards. Pulp Fiction. Even Blind Date's a fun movie. Death Becomes Her, Hudson Hawk, I can have fun with. I mean, I know it's become the butt of the joke over the years, but I still enjoy Hudson Hawk. Striking Distance, not a bad movie. Last Man Standing, very solid movie. The Fifth Element, great movie. Mercury Rising, good movie. The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable. Tears of the Sun, another good movie. Hostage, I enjoyed. Looper, Red. I still haven't seen the Death Wish remake, but he's done a lot of great movies and has provided a lot of great movies over the years. And all I can say is, I wish him the best. And it's sad because, again, I can't help but think of other actors that are in that same age range that we've over the years have looked up to. And then it hits you that these guys that we've idolized, and yeah, we can say certain things when it comes to Arnold, especially in the past year, but it's still Arnold, and some of these guys are not perfect, but at the same time, these are icons, these are legends. And with Arnold and Sly, Bruce Willis, Harrison Ford, Jackie Chan, even, I mean, that's a guy that is pushing 70. Again, like I said earlier, Jean-Claude Van Damme is early 60s. Seagal, I mean, yeah, we can rant about Seagal and what all the films he's put out over the past 2 decades. But there was a time where he was doing some really good movies. And he's about to be 70. And it's just, these are guys I look up to, and Bruce Willis even still. And it's like, what happened to that? What happened to, these larger than life people, that nowadays we don't hear, of course, I mean, with Bruce Willis now it makes sense, again, like I said earlier, we've heard rumblings about his health and now it's been made public. So I get that. And again, I just hope that he recovers. But it's like I miss the days of, those guys that were larger than life. And now we have to deal with, people like, well, the Will Smith and situation and all that. And that's a different topic. But we gotta put up with that crap. And that whole situation with the Oscars, and I don't want to make this video about that, but you know what I'm saying? And I don't want to take too long with this video because, a lot of people have talked about this topic or discussed this. But I just want to say to Mr. Bruce Willis, thank you for the movies. Thank you for providing us with great entertainment for all the great characters. John McClane, with Die Hard, and, with Pulp Fiction, even some of the other ones that not a lot of people talk about, like, Blind Date. I still haven't seen Moonlighting, but, Blind Date, again, is a fun movie. Striking Distance, Hudson Hawk, which I know over the years, Bruce, I know you've said some things about Hudson Hawk, but I still like the movie. Last Man Standing, The Fifth Element, Mercury Rising, The Sixth Sense, Unbreakable, Tears of the Sun, Hostage, Red, Looper. Death Becomes Her. Really fun movie. But yeah, so I hope you recover, Mr. Willis. Take care of yourself. And again, thank you for the movies. Thank you for the memories. Thank you for the great characters. The Armageddon, I almost forgot about that. And I can watch the film. I don't hate the film, but I can watch it. Bruce, he's not bad in the film. And there's some other ones too, like The Kid and whatnot. But yeah. So, all in all, and again, Bruce, it's time to enjoy your retirement. I hope you do recover. I hope you come around. And again, like I said earlier, even if you never make another film again, I just hope that you can come back and bounce back from this diagnosis and enjoy your time with your family. And thank you once again, Mr. Willis, for all the great characters, the movies, in the entertainment. But that's it for now. Thank you for watching, and have a good day.